Parmesan roasted Brussels sprouts with a interesting seasoning using salt, pepper, and masala, and then using the extra texture of an onion to kind of really even things out here. I loved this recipe. Very, very, very simple to do. So you can see I can just cutting up my onion here. You want them in like thick pieces or thick slices. Obviously zoomed it up for time purposes. Then on the Brussels sprouts, how I'm cutting them is I just cut the little brown ends off and cut them in half. Takes some time, but I don't want to cut the Brussels sprouts too thin where they get too crispy. I want to have a good crunch, but they're cooked. It's very delicious. Good texture. It's all about the good texture. And while you're waiting here, go ahead and prep your oven at 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And then I used garlic. Gotta have the aromatics in your dish. They just give off an extra flavor. Then we started on the Parmesan. I grated about half cup to 3/4 cup, depending on how many you're serving. I use about 3/4 of a cup in here. Now you're gonna grab all the veggies, put them in a bowl, put them in a bigger bowl so you can stir them around. Adding your salt, make them sweat. For some reason, sodium makes veggies sweat. That's a certain particular enzyme. Way past my education. Pepper. And then the masala turmeric. I love using this seasoning. I only use about a teaspoon on this one. And I'd say about a half cup of olive oil on here. A little less than a half cup. Let's go 1/4 cup. We just want a good even coat on all the veggies. Mixing in the garlic, the salt, pepper, masala. Delicious. Get a cooking sheet ready with some parchment paper. Go ahead and lay that down. We're gonna lay it out nice and even. Just making sure to spread it out. You wanna see if you can get all the Brussels sprouts to lay down on the parchment paper. You don't want them bunched up. And then they start cooking unevenly, and that's not good. Go ahead and add your Parmesan, also spread out evenly depending on, who wants Parmesan. You can put it on half, you can put it on a quarter, whatever you want to do. It's your dish. Super simple though. And set your timer for 12 to 15 minutes. You want this fork tender. The Brussels sprouts to be fork tender. After that, they look ready.